Freedom for Yoruba Nation, àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Yoruba World Congress, à ń fi àkókò yìí pè gbogbo ìjọba Bìrìtìkó káàkiri àgbáyé pàápàá jùlọ ní orílẹ̀-èdè ìpínlẹ̀ Slovakia láti bá wa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ tó wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa lọ. Ìyà yìí ti tó jojoojúmọ́ ni ikú ṣẹlẹ̀ ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa tí a fọwọ́ sí ní ọdún 1914 tí wọ́n kó wa papọ̀ ọ̀mọ́ tí wọ́n da lórúkọ mọ́sápà fún wa. Nídìí èyí a fẹ́ gba òmìnira, a fẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa, a fẹ́ padà sí ìlú bàbá wa ilẹ̀ Oòduà gbè wá o. Nísinsìnyí a máa tẹ̀síwájú, à ń lọ sí ẹ́mbásì àwọn Bìrìtìkó tó wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Slovakia ń bíbáyìí láti lọ ṣèwọ́de láti fi ọkàn wọn hàn sí wọn wípé ìyà tí a kọ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ní Oòduà gbè wá o.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the newly formed Yorubas nation.
Gbogbo ìjẹ́ ṣe wá náà tó 70 ọdún 40 ọdún. 1914 amalgamation is a fraud. 1914 amalgamation is a fraud. British dismantle Nigeria immediately. 1914 amalgamation is a scam. Scam ni o.
Fẹ́m.
Bá gbé lu wa padà o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, ilẹ̀ tiwa ni o. Oòduà nation.
Bàbá Àbàdàn.
Oòduà nation ni o. Bá gbé lu wa padà. Ìjẹ́ ṣe wá tó.
No more Republic of
Nigeria. No more Republic of Nigeria.
We want Oòduà nation. We want our country, Oòduà nation. In 1914, the British government amalgamated the northern and southern protectorate of Nigeria, and a new nation was born.
a fake nation.
We did not put on, we were not a part and parcel of this agreement. Today there are incessant killings.
Yes.
Every day. Because we are of different tribes, nationalities, religion, cultures, and customs.
Correct.
You forcefully brought people together who are not the same. And today we are paying the consequences.
Correct.
There are terrorist activities happening in Nigeria.
Correct.
And this is as a result of the 1940 amalgamation by the British Empire.
That's right.
Today we are calling on the British government, all Yorubas worldwide, October 1st. Today we are calling on the British government to go back and dismantle that agreement, the 1914 agreement, what they brought together for their selfish interest.
Correct.
We are calling on the British government to dismantle it.
Correct.
Nigeria is not a genuine creation.
Correct.
It's not a genuine creation. It's a creation of the British Empire.
Correct.
We don't want to be a part of the British Empire anymore.
Correct.
We want to be our own nation. There are many individual groups in Nigeria clamoring for the creation of their own countries.
Correct.
The Oduduwa Republic is one of them.
Yes.
The Biafras are also one of them.
Correct.
But the Nigerian government is not allowing us to go. So we are calling today on the British government, all Nigerians, all Yorubas worldwide today, October 1st, are calling on the British government to dismantle their creation of 1914. The 1914 amalgamation is a fraud.
Correct.
October 1st, 1960, Nigeria got independence from the British.
Correct.
Nigeria was not supposed to be.
Correct.
But the British in 1914 amalgamated the Northern and Southern Protectorate.
Correct.
They brought people of different cultures,
Correct.
people of different religion,
Correct.
people of different tribes,
Correct.
forcefully together.
Correct.
We are not supposed to be brought together.
Correct.
The British brought us together by force
Correct.
and made us as one country.
Correct.
We were not supposed to be one Nigeria.
Correct.
It is now over 100 years
Correct.
that Nigeria is existing.
Correct.
But the entity is not working.
Correct.
The marriage is not working.
Correct.
Nigeria is not working
Correct.
because we are not supposed to be together.
Correct.
There is killing going on in Nigeria every day.
Correct.
People are being killed by terrorists in the northern part of Nigeria.
Correct.
Boko Haram activities.
Correct.
There are Fulani herdsmen killing people everywhere
Correct.
in Nigeria.
Correct.
Corruption everywhere in Nigeria.
Correct.
The government is looting the country dry.
Correct.
Thanks to the British Empire.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the British government.
Absolutely.
So today we are calling on the British government,
Correct.
Nigerians worldwide,
Correct.
the Yoruba extract of Nigerians worldwide,
Correct.
are calling the British government,
Correct.
please go back and dismantle the 1914
The
agreement.
evil you created.
We are trying to let our government understand this.
Correct.
But because you are the architect of this agreement,
Correct.
we believe you can help us to influence our government,
Correct.
the Nigerian government,
Correct.
to let the Yorubas go.
Correct.
The Yoruba nation, the Yoruba tribe,
Correct.
the Yoruba culture of Nigeria, we
Correct.
want to be alone.
Correct.
We want to be our own country.
Correct.
We don't want to be a part of Nigeria.
Correct.
We don't want to be a part of Nigeria anymore.
Correct.
Enough is enough.
No.
Tell Buhari our people want to go.
We want to
1914 amalgamation is a fraud.
We want our nation. We want our nation now. We want our nation now. Enough is enough is We don't want Nigeria anymore. Yoruba nation must stand. Yoruba nation must stand. We are calling on the British Embassy, British Parliament, British Government Council that joined Nigeria together in 1960. During the time of amalgamation, we are saying that we don't want Nigeria anymore. We don't want Nigeria anymore. We want Yoruba nation. We are calling on the British government to dismantle Nigeria because we don't want Nigeria anymore. We don't want Nigeria anymore. Nigeria is a scam. We don't want Nigeria anymore.
So, in essence, we are calling on the British government to please tell our Imperial Majesty, the Queen of England, the Prime Minister, the British Prime Minister, and every stakeholder in the British Parliament and the British government as a whole, to tell the Nigerian government that the Yoruba people want to be alone. We don't want to be a part of Nigeria. We want our own country.
Yes.
But the Nigerian government is not playing ball.
That's
The
right.
Nigerian government don't want us to go.
That's
So
right.
today, October 1st, all the Yorubas are across the world, the Yorubas of Nigeria, the Yorubas of Benin Republic, the Yorubas of Togo, the Yorubas in Cuba, Yorubas in Brazil,
Yes.
Yorubas everywhere today
Correct.
are coming out to tell the British government that the country you created in Africa in 1914,
Yes.
by bringing different cultures together, that
Right.
country is not working. That country is a poison.
Yes.
That is why today, because we were the one who created this entity called Nigeria, we are coming to you to tell you to go back to the Nigerian government and help us to liaise with them, since the Nigerian government are not playing ball. The entity Nigeria you created is not working.
Right.
So please, the British Parliament, the British government, the United Nations, we want our own country. We don't want to be a part of Nigeria. The 1914 amalgamation is a fraud. The British Empire created Nigeria in 1914. They brought people of different cultures together. The Yorubas were different from the Igbos. The Igbos were different from the Hausas. The Hausas were different from the Fulanis. The Fulanis were different from the the Yorubas. Today, we have more than 750 languages in Nigeria. Over 750 languages are spoken in Nigeria. More than 250 ethnic tribes in Nigeria. They were forcefully brought together by the British. That is why today, we are calling on the British to go back and dismantle that entity they created forcefully for their own selfish interest. So, the British government, we are calling on you. We are calling on the ambassador of the British Embassy in Bratislava to tell the Imperial Majesty, the Queen of England, and the British Parliament that the Yorubas in Slovakia are joining on with the Yorubas all over the world to demand for the creation of Oduduwa Republic. We want to create our own country, Oduduwa Republic. So we are asking the British Parliament to go back and do what they did and undo what they did. Go back and undo your 1914 amalgamation. It was a fraud. It isn't working.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the newly formed Udiriwa Nation.
British, you know what to do. We've been on this game for so long. 1914, you brought together a group of different cultures, tribes, and nationalities.
Yes.
That wasn't right. No one asked you to come to our land. You came forcefully, amalgamated people that didn't want to be together. Now the evil you created is throwing up all sorts of damning consequences. For how long are you going to pretend? For how long are you going to continue like this? You know what is right to do. Do the right thing. Stop claiming the high moral grounds. For how long are you going to continue pretending that Nigeria you created is working? No, it's not working. You can't live in your castles and expect us to be dying every day, being killed by the Fulanis. We have to stop that. Oduduwa nation has to come.
Yes.
Biafra has to come.
Yes.
And other nationalities that you put together forcefully has to come.
We need freedom.
You know, you can't have peace if you don't have peace.
We need freedom.
You have to understand that. Do what is right. And that is what we are expecting you to do. Stop living the immoral grounds.
àwa láti sọ fún ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wípé a fẹ́ òmìnira,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
a fẹ́ amúnisìn mọ́,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
a fẹ́ bọ́ lóko ẹrú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wípé ó ti tó gẹ́.
Ó tó gẹ́.
Ó tó gẹ́. A fẹ́ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. A fẹ́ Odùduwà Republic. A náà fẹ́ gbọ́ òmìnira kúrò lọ́wọ́ amúnisìn, kúrò lọ́wọ́ Fúlàní darandaran tí ń pa wá lójoojúmọ́, kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí ń kó owó ilẹ̀ wa jẹ. Àsìkò ti tó láti gba òmìnira. Àsìkò ti tó láti bọ́ kúrò nínú ìdè Nàìjíríà. Òpin dé. Àti dé báyìí ẹ tú wa sílẹ̀. A fẹ́ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ó tó gẹ́.
Ilẹ̀ Bìrìtìkó. Ilẹ̀ Bìrìtìkó. Orílẹ̀-èdè Bìrìtìkó. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ o. Nígbà tẹ́ dé tẹ́ wá mú wa sí. Lẹ́rú. Àwọn baba ńlá baba wa wọn ò pè yín o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Wọn ò ránṣẹ́ sí yín o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Ẹ gbàwé kankan láti wọlé wa o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Ńgbà tán lẹ́ wá wọ́n lẹ́ ráwọn CNC àbíkẹ́lẹ́pẹ́ ẹ̀pọ́ kọ wọn kán kọ́kọ́ gbé ẹ̀sìn rádaràda òṣì kán kọ́kọ́ gbé wá ná.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Ìbẹ́sìlẹ̀ yán gbé wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o. Christianity.
Ẹgbẹ́ Christianity àbíkẹ́lẹ́pẹ́ kiriyó àbíkẹ́lẹ́pẹ́ ẹ̀pẹ́ wọn lẹ́lẹ́ gbé wá.
That's right.
Ẹ wá fi yún ẹ fi wọlé.
That's right.
Ẹ wọnú ìlú ẹ fi mú fílẹ̀.
That's right.
Ẹ wá da fíní.
That's
Ẹ
right.
yẹ gbogbo ibi tí alágbára wá wà ibi tá a dúró sí gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tẹ́ ti wá mọ́lẹ̀ tán
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ́ra yín kìrìsìtẹ́nì náà ló tún wá padà wá sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ajagunjagun yín pé ibi tí àwọn ọmọ ogun wọn wà rèé o ibi ọmọ ogun tán ní rèé o ibi tí ìjọba ilé wà rèé o ibi tí ilé dúró sí rèé o ẹ sì kógun wọ̀lú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
láì pa yín lẹ́dí ẹ láì pa yín lẹ́ran
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
láì jà yín ló lè rí
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
ẹ kógun wọ̀lú
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
ẹ jàlú ẹ pàlú ẹ pọba ẹ pàjòyè ẹ pọmọdé ẹ kẹrù ẹrú kó wa lẹ́rú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Gbogbo eléyìí ò tún wá tó yín náà
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
ẹ tún wá tẹ̀síwájú sí ẹ tún fi gbogbo ogun ẹ fi mú wa mọ́lẹ̀
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
ẹlẹ́gbọ́pọ̀ kan lílù gáàdì àti kílẹ̀pẹ́ gbókò abirùn wèrè ọ̀hún
Lugard.
lọ́jà fúnyà rẹ̀ lọ́nà ọ̀run
Lugard. The thug Lugard.
ẹlẹ́pẹ́ lílù gáàdì àti kílẹ̀pẹ́ gbókò rẹ̀ pé kó máa ṣe ọlọ́pàá ajílẹ̀ ẹlẹ̀ òun á fi gbogbo nǹkan ìjà ogun ó fi dè á mọ́lẹ̀ nígbà ẹ̀ wá tẹ gbógun dé ìbáwọn bàbá wa náà níbọn a sì nídà ẹ sì mọ̀ pa alágbára gbọ́ngbà yìí wá gbé mọ sí gọ̀ọ̀nù ẹ gbé a ẹ ṣe gbé mọ sakabula wa kẹ wá kọjú wa kàbí kẹ má dà apààyàn irun ni ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wá gbé mọ sí gọ̀ọ̀nù ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí nípa àwọn èèyàn pàkópa ẹ wá gbalẹ̀ tán ẹ tún wá fi gbogbo agbára tẹ nígbà tó di lẹ́rù ẹ ti kọ́ àwọn baba ńlá baba àwọn ìran wa àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa àwọn àbúrò wa ẹ ti kó wọn lẹ́rú sọ́kò ojú okun ẹ ti kó wọn lọ ẹ tún wá máa parọ́ pé àwa látara wa ń bọ́ látara wa sí ẹ̀yin ò lè ẹ̀yin nígbà wá ṣe gbogbo oyún tán kò tún wá tọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ náà èyí náà ẹ̀ tún wá fẹ́ mọ báwọn faransé ẹgbẹ́ yẹn yín funfun ẹ fẹ́ mọ fẹ́ mọ gbàgbà pé ilẹ̀ táwa kó òun yóò pọ̀ ju ẹ wá èmi náà tẹ pọ́n pọ́ kọ́ la magamate àbí kẹgbẹ́ kò ní dáa fún tí ń jẹ́ magamate ayé ẹ̀dálórúkọ mọ̀sápàtì ọ̀dà èmi ní jẹ́ magamate ẹ wá magamate gbogbo rẹ̀ papọ̀ ẹ kó kìnìún ẹ kó papọ̀ mọ́ àgùntàn ẹ gágùntàn ẹ kó papọ̀ mọ́ ewúrẹ́ nígbà tẹ́ wàá tẹ̀ wá ṣe tó wàá burú ẹ wá fi mọ̀ọ́lù ẹ wá fi sọ̀fà lé lórí ojú tí ń fọ́ ni àbẹ́ ẹ̀ lójú tẹ́ fi rí iná ẹ wá gbọ́ o kékulé yín ó gbọ́ kó sọ fún tọkọ o ìwọ tó wà yín àyè mí náà pápọ̀ kọ̀ rẹ bọ́ bá jà bá sádọ̀ bọ́ ọ̀jẹ̀ wọ lọ wá mọ̀ o
kọ́ dìde kọ́ lọ bá Boris Johnson ọ wí fún pé kó dìde níbi tí kàtà ti jókòó sí kọ́ lọ bá ọmọbìnrin tó jókòó lé lórí tẹ pè ní kún yín pé eré ibú tó so papọ̀ ní 60 years ago àbí 62 àbí yeke mi náà tẹ́ ń pè lédè eré ibú tó so papọ̀ kéri rẹ̀ owó burú kó tètè dìde báyìí kó wá ṣe kí ni kó wá túká torí àwa Yorùbá kìnìún àti dìde o ó sì mọ̀ yẹn pé ń gbọ̀ wá kó kìnìún tó kó pamọ́ mọ́ ìgalà sínú zúù ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ó dẹ̀rùn pípa báyìí kó tó wá di gbà wá jẹ wọ́n run ìtẹ́ ẹ̀ so papọ̀ ẹ̀ wá túká o ní ìsìn ìwà fọ èdè wèrè yín kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo ètí mo sọ lédè tí àwọn kékeré yín ọmọ bù mo fẹ́ fèdè àwọn ìyá yín sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ lẹ́jọ́ lélẹ̀ wọ́n gbọ́ wọ́n sọ tí fún ọmọ ẹ̀ ẹ̀já kọ́kọ́ bá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Now, for me to turn my tone and my tongue to speak British language, which is English, it is a shame for me.
That's right.
In the first place, to actually having to speak your language, which I do not desire to, but it has been forcefully made a language for me, for my people, which you forcefully destroy. Now I will speak with the tongue that thou mayest understand. Mr. Ambassador, this message is for you to take a note of it because you will report to them that you work. Over 400 years ago, your people, they sailed over to the land whether you call West Coast of Africa, Gold Coast, you know all what you're thinking from there.
That's right.
So, Slave Coast, Gold Coast, Ivory Coast, other coasts. We know the meaning of that.
That's
we don't
right.
just know them.
You were not invited.
We're not invited to come. So when they come, they say themselves they are Christian missionary. That is what you sell your spies. They came in. They showed the so-called Christianity. Eventually, it's really so hilarious that you took a book and eventually you were teaching us our own history.
That's right.
And we will listen to that which is written there because it is pertaining to us. It has nothing to do with you.
That's right.
So you came and so-called missionary, if only we know, if our fathers knows that the missionary, their mission was not to bring any religion, but
right.
just to spy the land, to know where we have our armory,
turn the people
weaponry,
into slaves.
everything, and to see all what is good in the land.
That's right.
The gold, the silvers,
That's right.
the treasuries of the kings, and many, many more. All the pleasant things that are in our land.
That's right.
Ivories and so on and so forth.
That's right.
And once you all see that, went back to your empire, you make a report like you always do, then you wage war on the
course.
people that never came to your soul. Never ever were they there.
We never invited the British.
We never came to your
When
soul.
your forefathers came, they didn't
We
come
never
to
came to
peace
your
and
soul.
feed them.
We never came to your soul. We never wage war. We never even kill your chicken, let alone your cow.
That's right.
But you wage war on the people. You went kingdom by kingdom and
right.
destroying them.
That's right.
We have a armory. Yes, we have weapon. They call it in English. And as well, we have a sword.
That's right.
A machete. And we are
right.
good at that, because we exist thousands of years before anything,
you.
even British or anything Europe existed. As a people, a nation that has organizations, function, country. And when you came, you know what the capabilities of our military were.
That's right.
So you took your machine guns that can shoot down thousands in a nanosecond.
That's right.
And of course, how in the world are we able to to stand against that? We can withstand it.
But today,
So you
it is coming out.
So you destroyed us. And all those stories you taught in schools, that you made us to forget our stories, that is the things of the past.
And our forefathers were living on the top of the tree.
We never live on the top of the trees. We are more educated, far educated than you. You say we don't have ratings. You have never had any reason. You don't even have documentaries of who you are,
That's
where
right.
you from, or who in the world are you.
That's
You
right.
can't trace yourself to nowhere.
That's right.
We have ancestors. We know who we are.
That's right.
We know where we come from.
That's right.
And we are the greatest people on the face of the earth.
That's right.
But with that being said, you destroy kingdom by kingdom.
You have stolen. You have stolen.
Kingdom by
You
kingdom.
keep stealing. And when are you
destroy.
going to stop stealing?
Kingdom by kingdoms. You stole, you loot, you take people on slavery.
Our nations.
You took people on slavery. You separate families.
That's right.
You separate mothers. You
That's
separate
right.
children from their parents.
That's right.
Many were killed
That's
at
right.
the oceans,
That's
thrown
right.
away to feed the fish
That's
for your
right.
farm. And all for what?
That's
We have
right.
not even committed one single atrocity against you.
That's right.
And after all you have done, all this, it is not even enough for you. You took our resources, our gold,
That's
our
right.
ivories,
That's
our
right.
manpower
That's
to
right.
build what you call
Your
empire.
That's right.
You have
Is
nothing.
empire built on the back of
It's not on the slavery.
In
You
the
are
15th
not.
century.
If we
What
have
do you
never
have?
stepped,
Nothing.
if you have never stepped our leg forcefully to your soil, you will never be anything you call yourself today great. I don't
That's
even know
right.
what that great in it.
That's
What
right.
is great in oppressing?
There's nothing great in oppression.
That is what you do. All you do is just oppressing.
That's right.
So, to cut a little story short, because we don't have all day to talk to you.
That's right. You can hide your head.
100
You can
years.
pretend, but the truth will always send you out of your
In
cage.
1914,
Keep hiding.
you went forward to amalgamate all of the different tribes of the people.
Yes, all the
That
different tribes.
they never have anything to do together.
What
We
were
never
you
do
doing
no
in
English.
West Africa? Who asked you to
Don't
come?
amalgamate.
Brought us together forcefully.
And you do it not because you are so care or so, but just for your own good, because you create a Nigerian company. And it is so disrespectful of you to have named a people an insult name. What is the word is a nigger?
The British gave us Nigeria as a nation.
What is the word is a nigger? I cannot imagine being called a nigger by you.
You sleep in your castle
Yeah?
back in
This
England,
new name
and you've created
of
evil back
great
to West
people
Africa.
that have histories
That can be.
before you. Nigger. And you just put AR at the back of it, which is just a swift or whatever you call it to make something sound nice. We are greater, far greater than you. And you know that. And that is the reason why you came to destroy it, because you couldn't stand something more flourish, more splendor than you are. And after all this done, you now make some Janjawe Fulani to rule over us. That's not so anymore now. Now, this is a message for you to take, Mr. Ambassador. We need you to take it to the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister of your land, take it to Queen of your land. That the amalgamations of 100 years
Has to
is
come
over.
down. It has to come
You have to
down.
de-amalgamate
It has
what
to come
you
down.
forcibly put
You know
together.
what is the right thing to do.
You know what is right thing to do. And we, Lion, the tribe of Yoruba, you've rise up our spirit now. And then no going back. We want our land, and we want it now. We want our name to come back. We are a great nation, and that is why we're turning back into our kingdom. You make your queen to sit above your government. Because when she came out to speak, she said, my government.
That's right.
But you make our kings to be under a local government. Chairman, what an evil doing are you? Now is the time for you to undo this little that you can do. And that little is this amalgamate what you amalgamated. We're not even questioning you and asking you, but what you've stolen, we're not questioning you and asking you to restore back. Yet, all our ancestral history up so far that it's in your museum that you're making money every day on it. If I need to go to Britain now, I got to come here and take a visa to see the work of my ancestors.
Not in a visa in the 15th
To see the
century.
work of my ancestors that are in your museum. This is a country. You don't even have ancestral museum. You don't have anything of the Slovak in your museum. Why are you making money over us forever? Restore back all those things you've stolen,
And
amalgamate this nonsense that you call Nigerian an insult. And it's time now to do it. We want you to disamalgamate what you amalgamated for your own gain. I mean, can the slavery go on forever? Isn't this due call according to the numbering of years by your people? 2020? How long more? How long more? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. The lion, the tribe of Yoruba is risen. And we know who we are. You know when we say the lion. You know what that means. So, before the Sioux go crazy, disamalgamate what you amalgamated so that we can restart and rebuild what you've destroyed.
that's right.
The Yoruba people of Nigeria and the Igbos, the Biafrans, are saying they don't want to be a part of Nigeria anymore. So we are calling on the British government and the world to know that this is what we are suffering from. We are suffering from the entity called Nigeria, and we are saying we don't want to be a part of Nigeria anymore. We want to be divorced. We want to be divorced from this country called Nigeria. But the British is indirectly ruling Nigeria. They are indirectly ruling Nigeria, and because they forcefully brought us together, we are calling them to do the magic which they did in 1914. To go back and do that same magic and scatter that country, so that the Yorubas can become their own country. We believe we can learn from Slovakia, from the Velvet Revolution. We don't want war. We want to peacefully divorce from Nigeria. We don't want war, like the Slovaks and Czech Republic did. We want to peacefully divorce from Nigeria. But if the Nigerian government don't want us to peacefully divorce, we don't know what will happen. That is why we are calling on the British government to go back to Nigeria, which they created.